Dear clients and partners, on June 5, 2021, the period of permitted departure of foreigners from Kazakhstan without bringing them to administrative liability will expire. In particular, foreigners with expired or are about to expire before June 5 documents such as passport, visa, residence permit, temporary residence permit are allowed to easily leave the country. It should be noted that foreigners and host entities will not be brought to administrative liability for the violation of the period of stay while leaving the country until June 5th. For your convenience, we have prepared the answers to the most interesting questions on this topic. Will the date June 5th be postponed to a later date as it was last year? Yes, actually, the term of permitted departure was postponed several times last year. But taking into account resumption of regular air flights in Kazakhstan and opening of the international borders, the extension of permitted departure period is not planned. Therefore, foreigners with the expired travel documents must leave Kazakhstan until June 5th. Is it possible to stay in Kazakhstan after June 5th? What is required in order to extend period of stay? If you plan to stay in Kazakhstan after June 5th, for the purpose of employment or family reunion, then on reasonable grounds, you are allowed to extend your period of stay. For this, before June 5th, you need to apply for C3 work visa, temporary residence permit, or C2 family reunion visa to the immigration service. Meanwhile, visa and temporary residence permit are issued regardless the requirements for the stated purpose of your visit. Will a penalty be imposed if you apply for visa or temporary residence permit to the immigration service until June 5th? If you apply for visa or temporary residence permit until June 5th, the immigration service will not call you to administrative liability. Can a foreigner apply for the exit visa at the immigration service before June 5th due to delay or cancellation of the air flight? According to the current visa rules, you can apply for B20 exit visa if you provide the immigration service with the proof of delay or cancellation of your air flight. For example, an official letter from the airline company. B20 visa is issued for up to 15 days. Is it possible to change exit visa to work visa in Kazakhstan, or is it necessary to leave the country before expiry of exit visa? Change of exit visa to work visa in Kazakhstan is not regulated by the current visa regulations. Therefore, you will be required to leave the country before expiry of your exit visa. What penalty will apply for late departure from Kazakhstan after June 5th? Administrative Offences Code specifies the following penalties for untimely departure. Within 3 days, warning. From 3 to 5 days, penalty in the amount of 10 monthly calculation indices. From 5 to 10 days, penalty in the amount of 15 monthly calculation indices. Over 10 days, penalty in the amount of 25 monthly calculation indices. For instance, you are leaving Kazakhstan on June 5th. In this case, the border control officer will reveal the violation, draw up the administrative protocol, and impose a penalty in the amount of 10 monthly calculation indices. At the same time, you are allowed to pay this fine within 30 calendar days, for example, upon arrival in your home country. If you have any further questions, you may order the online consultation on our website.